On October 29, 2025, the wrestling world is united in concern for Mike Rotunda, known to millions as Irwin R. Shyster, or IRS, a man whose legacy stretches across decades of sports entertainment. For years, Mike has been a fixture in the hearts of fans, both for his in-ring prowess and his memorable character work. Today, we share the difficult news that he has been placed in hospice care, surrounded by loved ones as he faces one of life's toughest battles. The news, confirmed by his brother-in-law and former tag partner Barry Windham, is a sobering reminder of the fragility of even our most enduring heroes. Their bond, forged in the ring and strengthened by family ties, makes this moment especially poignant for those who followed their storied careers. At 67, Mike faces a battle far removed from the ring, and the word hospice carries a heavy finality for fans who grew up watching him. It's a stark contrast to the vibrant competitor we remember, and it's a moment that invites reflection on the passage of time. The Rotunda and Windham families, wrestling royalty, are enduring another devastating blow. Their resilience in the face of adversity has inspired countless fans, and their unity now is a testament to the strength of family bonds. This isn't just about a wrestler's health, it's about a beloved husband, father, and grandfather. Mike's legacy extends far beyond the squared circle, touching the lives of those closest to him and leaving a lasting impact on generations. The wrestling community, always a family in times of need, is rallying around the Rotundas, offering comfort and support. Messages of love and gratitude are pouring in from fans, colleagues, and friends, all united in their admiration for Mike. Earlier this year, Mike delighted fans by briefly reviving his IRS persona online, a reminder of his wit and connection to the audience. Even in challenging times, he found ways to bring joy and laughter to those who have supported him throughout his career. Now, that playful nostalgia is tinged with sadness, as we're reminded to cherish our legends while we can. As we reflect on Mike Rotunda's incredible journey, let's keep him and his family in our thoughts, honoring the man, the performer, and the legacy he leaves behind. The wrestling community has come together in a wave of support for Mike Rotunda. Social media is filled with memories, prayers, and tributes from fans and fellow wrestlers, reflecting the deep respect Mike has earned. WWE Hall of Famer Leilani Kai shared a heartfelt message and photo, asking for prayers for Mike and his family. Barry Windham's emotional interview underscored the pain the family is enduring, making the situation feel all the more real. This outpouring isn't just a trend, it's a testament to Mike's impact on the sport and the people in it. Wrestlers and fans alike are united in gratitude for the memories and hope for Mike's comfort. In an industry built on rivalries, moments like these reveal the true bonds behind the scenes. The wrestling world stands together, sending strength to the Rotunda family. Before he was known to millions as IRS, Mike Rotunda was already making a name for himself as a standout amateur wrestler at Syracuse University. From the moment he stepped onto the mat, his determination and natural athleticism set him apart from his peers, earning him respect and admiration from coaches and teammates alike. In 1981, Rotunda's hard work paid off when he captured the prestigious Eastern Intercollegiate Wrestling Association heavyweight title. This victory was more than just a trophy, it was a testament to his relentless drive and competitive spirit, qualities that would define his entire career. When Mike transitioned to professional wrestling in the early 1980s, his legitimate wrestling background gave him instant credibility. Fans and promoters alike recognized his technical prowess, and he quickly became a respected figure in the locker room. Teaming up with Barry Windham as the U.S. Express, Rotunda found even greater success. Together, they became fan favorites, capturing the WWF World Tag Team Championship at the very first WrestleMania, a moment that cemented their place in wrestling history. Their clean-cut, all-American image, combined with their undeniable in-ring chemistry, made them one of the most beloved tag teams of the 1980s. The U.S. Express inspired a generation of fans and set a new standard for tag team wrestling. Even after the U.S. Express disbanded, Mike's career continued to flourish. He captured singles titles like the NWA World Television Championship and was widely respected for his technical skill, ring awareness, and ability to adapt to any opponent. His versatility allowed him to excel as both a hero and a villain, seamlessly shifting between roles and reinventing himself to stay relevant. This adaptability ensured his longevity in a business known for its constant evolution. Mike Rotunda was never just a flash in the pan. He was a foundational figure in wrestling's golden era, sharing the ring with some of the industry's greatest legends and helping to shape the sport's future. His adaptability, tireless work ethic, and commitment to excellence set him apart, making him a reliable performer year after year. He was always willing to put in the extra effort, whether in training or in the ring. Whether competing in tag teams or singles matches, Mike consistently delivered high-quality performances, thrilling audiences, and earning the respect of his peers. Through his dedication and passion, Mike Rotunda helped define an era, leaving a lasting mark on the sport of professional wrestling that endures to this day. In the late 1980s, Mike Rotunda reinvented himself as a cocky heel in Jim Crockett Promotions, joining the Varsity Club, a faction of legitimate athletes led by Kevin Sullivan. Wearing Letterman jackets and flaunting their credentials, the Varsity Club were elitist villains who generated real heat. Mike's technical prowess and underhanded tactics made him a standout, capturing the NWA World Television Championship and holding it for nearly a year. His matches during this era, especially against stars like Sting, showcased his storytelling and in-ring psychology. The Varsity Club became one of the most memorable factions of the era, paving the way for future groups. Mike's role as the workhorse and credible champion gave the group legitimacy. This chapter allowed him to perfect the heel persona he'd later take to new heights in the WWF. His time in the Varsity Club was pivotal, cementing his reputation as a top-tier performer. In 1991, Mike Rotunda returned to the WWF as Irwin R. Shyster, better known as IRS, the evil taxman who struck fear into the hearts of wrestling fans everywhere. This new persona was a far cry from his previous roles, and it instantly set him apart in the crowded world of professional wrestling. Dressed in a crisp shirt, tie, and suspenders, IRS was instantly despised, berating fans and opponents as tax cheats and threatening audits at every turn. His look was so unique that it became iconic almost overnight. Mike played the role with such seriousness and conviction that IRS became genuinely menacing, not just a comedy act. He brought a sense of realism to the character, making fans believe that this villainous taxman could actually exist. His promos were masterclasses in condescension, dripping with disdain for anyone who dared to cross him. In the ring, his style was methodical and relentless, grinding down opponents like an auditor poring over tax returns. The write-off, his flying clothesline finisher, was simple but brutally effective. Everything about IRS, from his moves to his mannerisms, enhanced the character's believability and impact. The gimmick's longevity was a testament to Mike's commitment. He never broke character, whether in the ring or at public appearances, and made IRS a highlight of every show he was on. Fans loved to hate him, and he relished every moment. He feuded with top stars like Bret Hart, The Undertaker, and Razor Ramon, always making the hero look good while keeping his own character strong. These rivalries helped cement IRS as a credible threat in the eyes of the audience. IRS became one of the most memorable villains of the 1990s, a perfect blend of performer and persona. His presence added depth to the roster of classic WWF antagonists, and his legacy endures among wrestling's greatest characters. The character is still fondly remembered today as a classic example of wrestling's golden age of gimmicks, inspiring nostalgia and respect from fans old and new. Mike's dedication and attention to detail turned IRS into a true icon, earning him a place in wrestling history and the hearts of fans worldwide. He proved that with the right performer and the right gimmick, even the most unlikely character can create magic and leave a lasting legacy in the world of professional wrestling. As IRS, Mike Rotunda reached new heights, teaming with Ted DiBiase as Money Inc., the ultimate embodiment of greed and corruption. With DiBiase's wealth and IRS's taxman persona, they became one of WWE's most hated duos, managed by the brash Jimmy Hart. Their chemistry was undeniable. DiBiase, the ruthless brawler; IRS, the methodical technician. Money Inc. captured the WWF Tag Team Championship 3 times, battling teams like Legion of Doom, the Natural Disasters, and the Steiner Brothers. Their feud with Hulk Hogan and Brutus Beefcake at WrestleMania 9 was a marquee moment. Money Inc. wasn't just 2 single stars thrown together. They were a cohesive, iconic unit. Mike's role as the straight man to DiBiase's flamboyance was essential to their success. Their run represents the peak of the IRS character and a golden era for tag team wrestling. Money Inc. remains one of the greatest heel teams in WWE history. Beyond the ring, Mike Rotunda is the patriarch of a wrestling dynasty married to Stephanie Windham, daughter of Blackjack Mulligan and sister to Barry Windham. Their children carried on the legacy. Taylor Rotunda became Bo Dallas, capturing the NXT and Raw Tag Team Championships. Windham Rotunda, known as Bray Wyatt, was a creative force, multi-time world champion, and one of wrestling's most captivating characters. Mike's daughter Mika has also contributed to the wrestling world, sharing family stories and insights. Mike's backstage role as a WWE producer allowed him to mentor his sons as they forged their own paths. The Rotunda family's impact on wrestling spans generations, blending passion, talent, and dedication. Their legacy is truly immeasurable. In August 2023, tragedy struck when Windham Rotunda, Bray Wyatt, passed away suddenly at 36. The wrestling world mourned the loss of a creative genius and kind soul, while the Rotunda family faced unimaginable grief. Tributes poured in, celebrating Bray's artistry and the joy he brought to fans and colleagues alike. For Mike and Stephanie, the pain of losing a son is a wound that never heals. Barry Windham's recent words highlighted the family's ongoing sorrow, a shadow that lingers over their legacy. The loss of Bray Wyatt is a stark reminder of the real people behind the personas. The Rotunda family's strength and grace in the face of tragedy is remarkable. As the wrestling world reflects on Mike Rotunda's health, we honor a legacy built on longevity, versatility, and character. From the U.S. Express to IRS, Mike adapted and thrived, making everyone around him better. His influence lives on through his children, with Bray Wyatt and Bo Dallas leaving their own marks on the industry. Mike was not just a performer, but a mentor and guide, passing on his passion to the next generation. The Rotunda name stands for excellence and love for the business. Now, as he faces his toughest battle, the outpouring of support shows the respect he's earned. Let's keep Mike and his family in our thoughts, remembering the joy and memories he gave us. Thank you, Mike, for everything.